Mom, I'm filming! Ugh. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about why I started traveling, and I'm going to be showing you my travel makeup routine. I am so excited about this one because it's going to be things that I talk about that are so dear to my heart, and I never actually been on my vlogs like on Instagram and talked about why I even started traveling, not in depth at least, and I can't wait to share that with you guys. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's get into it. So I'm gonna open this up by reading you guys a quote from this book, To Shake the Sleepless Self. I got this from Christmas from my grandma, and if this book doesn't say this is Elizabeth and this is how she started traveling, then I don't know what, because this is amazing. So I'm gonna read you a quote from it that speaks words to me. So it's funny because he's actually 27 in this book and I'm 27, but okay. You need to tell friends and family about it. They'll help the trip be a part of your daily consciousness from here on out. You'll talk about it and people will expect you to do it. And their social pressure will help prevent you from chickening out and making excuses. Man, oh man, how many times have we said, I'm gonna go, and then you never actually go. So let me just give you a rundown on that book, because I'm actually going to be referencing that book a lot as I do my travel makeup routine with you guys. So he basically is from Oregon, and he biked all the way down to Chile, and he met somebody from Uganda. Well, he's not from Uganda. He went to Uganda to help people out there, and he was really inspiring. He's from New Jersey, and he rode his bike all the way down to Argentina. So he was really inspired about this guy, and he wanted to do the same thing, but he had never biked before, and he said, okay, when I'm 30, I'm gonna do it. And so at the time that he was 30, it's not like he was training or anything. He just did. He just actually did it at 30, and he just bought a bike and he got all this gear and stuff, and a friend came with him, and a friend had like nothing. He like didn't even care. He's like, I'm gonna buy a bike in Craigslist. Like, that's what he was saying. And he was like, oh my god, like, how are you not gonna be prepared? And so that is kind of like my story when I went to Africa for the first time. When you do your makeup though, you're gonna need a mirror, because a lot of the times when you're in these like random places, there are no mirrors, surprisingly. Like, you go and it's like, oh my god, I can't even see myself in this. So I bought myself a little mirror. It's called Simplehuman. I'm gonna show you. This is what it looks like. I love this mirror because right here to the side it's like a light, and so when you open it, well, when it goes on like that, it's actually at the dim setting right now, but it just gets brighter and brighter, and I love this mirror. I would recommend this mirror. It was $100, I know, but it's really worth it. I don't know. No makeup or not, you're still gonna need a mirror. So that's the mirror I use. So I really wanted to show you guys that. It's pretty cool. Let's talk about gear real quick. When you shoot gorillas, you really need to be careful, because sometimes they can see the reflection in the glass of the lens, and they don't know their reflection, so they can't recognize it's them. So they can go and attack you.
He went ape shit. The trackers track the same family.
I would always talk about going to Africa, but it was never like serious. And then I just kind of walked into my house. I was like, I'm going to Africa. And my dad's like, no, you're not. And I was like, really? And I showed him my receipt and my flight tickets and everything, and he's like, oh my god, she's going to Uganda. She's never even flown overseas, and I've never flown overseas. I never did like a layover, none of that stuff. So I was learning as I was going, so which really helped me grow in many different ways. This is my Neutrogena. I would actually use this as a concealer. It's more of a foundation, but it's a corrector, tone correcting complex, but I used it differently. So I would just tap it in there with my finger, and I'd start going like that. Like just under my eyes, just like that. And I'd bring it up, right? And then just down, all the way up, next to my nose. And I didn't have a blending, like a blending, a beauty blender. I didn't have that, so I would only use my fingers. So I would just go, I'm gonna look down right now and just kind of watch what I'm doing. Bring it up, go all the way down, like that. All the way up here. Mom, I'm filming! That was so mean of me. Sorry! So just a little bit in my cheeks. Right here. Just to highlight my cheeks a little bit. Okay, so that's it. Then I'm gonna be going in with NARS. This is the foundation color. Not sure if you could see it. I'm trying to hide my face. I actually use this as like contouring. And I use very little of it. Like very little. Like this much. Like I'm telling you, very little amount. So I use this much and I start doing my cheeks. So just my cheeks. But that's it. And then I do the same thing with the other side. Ooh, God, that was too much. Oh my God, I need a mirror. I need to see if I'm doing this right. Okay, I think I am. Okay, just like that. I'll never forget in Uganda, there's a city called Kampala, and Kampala is, you know, party city. That is what it's known for. And me and a friend of mine that I got really close to, we went out. We wanted a fun time. I wanted a fun time in Uganda. I've never experienced that, and that's something that I really wanted to go do. Her and I are in our tents and we're putting on makeup and we're like, oh, are you wearing that? What are you wearing? We have like minimum to like any cute clothes. You know, it's all hiking gear and we're just like, yeah, I'm gonna wear this. And I love her, but I'll never forget that time with her in the tent. Then I'm gonna be going in with a bronzer. This is the brand I use. It's pretty popular. This is what it looks like. So, just patting. And just like that. Ooh, that's a lot. So I'm just gonna bring it to my cheeks, go up my temples like that, all the way around my face. I'm gonna drag that up. Okay, it's a little better. And down here. So in Uganda, I didn't have all my brushes like you would at the comfort of your home. And so what I would do, I would squeeze the brush that I had and I would tap the bronzer, and I just tapped my nose like that. Just tapped it. That is what I did in South Africa, Uganda, Guatemala. This is what I did. Just like that. And then I had this blush palette that I actually got from a friend. Obviously you can see the colors I use. And so what I did is I would just take this blush and go like that. My little nose, my little chin. Let's do the eyebrows. Why not? Let's go here. And that's it. That was my travel makeup routine. That was it. It was so easy. I really don't want to put eyeliner on. I'll put mascara on though. Now I'm just gonna curl it. Why not? Before I actually left to Uganda, I like, oh, you're crazy. Like, you're so brave. I got a lot of different comments about it. But I just like didn't care. I just like, this wasn't for anybody else, this was for me. When I bought the trip to Uganda, I had no idea what I wanted to do in my life. I was like, I guess you can say soul searching, or like sometimes you already know who you are, but maybe where you're going isn't quite where you want to go. and one of my coworkers, which was my boss, my supervisor, he was like, where do you see yourself going here? Like, why are you here? And that just kind of touched me, and I was like, you're right. But it was more like, why, what am I doing? Where am I going in general? Like, not even in the job, like in general. And that really helped me, because it helped me swipe my card and do this trip that I always wanted to do, and doing something that I love, like shooting gorillas, like shooting wildlife. And I said, you know what, I'm just gonna go and do it sometime. And I got a lot of comments, oh my god, you're so brave, what do your parents think, oh my god, like human trafficking, like sex trafficking and all that stuff. Like, I know all these things exist, but it wasn't scaring me. I didn't allow the negative things that happen every day in this world stop me from chasing something that I really wanted to do. So it was almost like facing fear, but kind of looking at it and being like, goodbye. I was just walking right past it. My dad and my sister and her boyfriend had dropped me off at the airport, and that was actually the last time I was gonna see my twin sister, because she was moving to Colorado. From that moment, I just didn't look back. I just hugged them, cried a little bit, and I left because it was so thrilling. And I left and I did it. And I was not gonna let what people said about this decision stop me from doing it, because it was the best thing I ever did for myself. And through that time in Uganda, or like even in South Africa, you always come back home a completely different person. I came back home and I felt completely different. I started to work harder and harder, and then I started to travel more and more. I didn't want to stop myself from feeling those feelings that I did in Uganda. I wanted it, and you can get that anywhere, in any decision that you make, but it's your decision and it's your life. You always got to remember that. And that's what helped me. I was becoming selfish, and at a time, you have to be, because no one else is gonna really know what your goals are, only you are. And then you have the people that really support you, which is awesome. And it's great, and you just want to keep doing it, and you want to keep that support system. And sometimes people are there in your life just for a time, and then they leave, and it's cool. Like, it's fine. And I loved that. I learned that too. And I still keep contact with people that I met in Uganda. I see their families growing. I see them getting married. It's awesome. I'll never forget that group. They're cruel. They're cruel. They're great. Hello. All right, guys. I am going to leave it here. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching my second YouTube video. I'm gonna link everything down below if you guys are interested in any of the products that I've been using for my makeup routine, travel makeup routine. The mirror, you guys can check it out if you guys are interested in it. Thank you guys for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye!